Well, today we're going on a little boat trip. This one might be interesting because the river is in flood again all over the fields. The River Cherwell actually here in front of me, right there. The rest of it is just flooded fields. And if we look into the canal, I don't know if you can see that, but there is a flow going from right to left. It's quite gentle, but what it means is that the river is flowing into the canal a little bit farther on up ahead. Should be perfectly fine. So let's have a go. Hello boaters, welcome to Narrowboat Journeys. My name is Phil and I've lived aboard my narrowboat on the canal system for over 30 years. I share my home with my two cats, Bushka and Midge, and we spend our days travelling around the canal system and making videos. In this video I'm starting off fairly close to Nell Bridge and I'll be boating to just above Kings Sutton lock. And this is quite an isolated stretch of canal and there's no road access whatsoever along here, so it's not the sort of place where you tend to stop for very long. Now, my only concern with this trip, with the river flowing into the canal, is that if the water levels have risen in the canal, that might affect my headroom under some of the lift bridges. I don't think that's going to be a problem, but we just need to bear it in mind as I progress and just take the lift bridges slowly and carefully, just in case. On this trip, we'll be going underneath the very busy M40 motorway. It's very noisy, and you can hear it for a long way either side of the motorway really, so I'm going to have some music instead for this one. Actually, this flooding is not too bad. I've seen it much worse here. It looks like the lift bridges are going to be okay for headroom, but it's always best to be careful because you can't stop suddenly as you approach the bridge. This is why it's best not to leave windows or side hatches open when you're going up in a lock. You can get flooded quite quickly. Filling this lock took longer than normal. I normally boat in up against the top gate like that and then leave the engine just in gear on tick over, and then the propeller of the boat can keep the boat up against the sill like that, and it will gently ride up and it'll control the movement of the boat. But in this particular lock there was loads of floating vegetation, and that was getting wrapped around the prop, and I wasn't able to maintain my position up against the gate. And as you can see, I'm moving backwards and forwards here, and I had to keep going back to the boat and putting it into reverse to clear the prop, and then it would just clog up again, and I had to do that about 3 times, I think. So it was quite slow. There was a lot of vegetation in the canal. And I think right here is where I'm going to moor up. It's a nice little place. It's a bit noisy with the motorway, but well, you can't really avoid that around here. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.